Well, you guys, it looks like we just got the leak that we've all been waiting for when it comes to the Xbox. Because it's been long speculated that these two right here, as I punch the mic, are planning on working together. So let's check this bad boy out. So, of course, it seems that Microsoft has accidentally teased Steam on Xbox. It's about time that Xbox fans actually get some good news, considering the year that Xbox and Microsoft have had with the Xbox brand, because it sounded like Microsoft was going to abandon Xbox altogether because the Activision acquirement and how much money they've spent. Microsoft supposedly says that Xbox has yet to turn a profit. Granted, every Xbox they sell, they do take a massive loss on. Anyways, Microsoft has accidentally revealed that Xbox consoles will get Steam support in the future. Okay, continue. As Sony and Nintendo have surged ahead in terms of console sales, Microsoft has focused on expanding its software services into new markets, including handhelds, smart TVs, and mobile platforms. So, what's funny is I have a smart TV, and I have yet to actually check out this Xbox app that they're talking about here on the Xbox, on my smart TV. And now it seems like it may have taken the software and third-party support even further by letting fans access Steam games from the Xbox app down the road. And what's funny is, if this is true, that means that God of War 2018, that means that Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, I believe, is another one, Horizon Zero Dawn, will be available on the Xbox due to Steam support. As competitive as the console wars can be, pause. The console wars are over. PlayStation's won. Sony's won. Period. End of story. There's nothing in my mind that can change me when it comes to console wars. That Microsoft even has a chance in this. Now, granted, Nintendo is still in the race, but Nintendo's like that weird kid that hangs out in the back of the classroom. Everybody knows, everybody likes. But, he just shows up at the party. He's just there, Microsoft has shown it's not afraid to play nice with competitor systems. Cuphead's a perfect example of that because Cuphead was brought to Nintendo before all this went down. And then all of a sudden, Nintendo's gotten some former Xbox exclusives. There hasn't been an Xbox exclusive in a hot minute. Xbox console exclusive, let me rephrase that, because Microsoft likes to call PCs Xboxes. It's dumb. Its emphasis on Game Pass shows it's not too concerned about driving people to play on their own hardware exclusively. It may not need such exclusivity anyways, as PlayStation users account for 64% of Microsoft game sales in December 2024. This number right here, right? 64% of Microsoft game sales in 2024, December 2024, is due to the fact that Microsoft and the Xbox brand now do own Call of Duty. They don't, it's not like, it's solely Sea of Thieves that caused it to be 64% of the sales. No. Call of Duty, which is one of the biggest franchises of all time, is what drove that number up. Which helped it become the world's leading video game publisher. Surprise, surprise. Given such a history, it wouldn't be too surprising if the Xbox started supporting other gaming platforms within its own home screen in the name of convenience, which is nice. Microsoft detailed its commitment to gaming accessibility in a March 20 blog post, but it may have initially revealed more than it wanted to. And a now deleted image acquired by The Verge, a mock-up of the reworked Xbox UI user interface, for anybody that doesn't know what UI is, shows a category for Steam games in the user's game library. The menu option shows up on a team that suggests Steam support on Xbox consoles and available on tablets and the Asus ROG Ally. Microsoft has previously stated that it wanted to combine Xbox and Windows experience onto handheld, so providing access to Steam games under the Xbox app on these devices could be part of that moving towards greater functionality and user friendliness. So the biggest thing when it comes to the Steam Deck, which I'm gonna release a video soon talking about the Steam Deck because I had to RMA mine, is the fact that when it comes to a user interface and when it comes to an operating system, right? Linux takes up significantly less hard drive space, and not just hard drive space, but processing power when it comes to running it. That's why when you're talking Steam OS is ran on Linux and not ran on Windows. I'm going to be very curious how they can potentially streamline the Windows system onto a handheld. So these are the screenshots that are called into question. And of course, like here's, a cell phone that is tethered with a Xbox controller. And then right here, was it this picture? I'm not seeing it. But of course, in this picture, they're showing Amazon Luna, which is a web-based platform which allows you to play games online. Just very similar to the NVIDIA GeForce experience here, shown to the left. And we're going to continue. And this was the image in question. This is supposedly going to be the handheld Xbox, right? Xbox cloud gaming, NVIDIA, GeForce Now, Xbox, and then there's a Steam logo. This is what is causing everybody to be like, oh, wait a minute. This is game changing. Anyways, the image could have been a little more than an error. It does show some menu options listed twice, and Microsoft has taken it down. So the presence of a Steam option may have just been a placeholder placeholder designers forgot to edit or remove. However, The Verge reports that insiders have told that Microsoft is working on an update that would show all installed PC games in the Xbox app, including those from Steam. That right there would be very interesting because me being a PC gamer, of course, I have right here my Steam, but if I want to go to an Xbox launcher, I have to launch the Xbox launcher, and they're two separate libraries. They're not the same. They're two separate libraries. Anyways, this move would make sense in light of the company's larger business model too. Microsoft depends heavily on software sales, which is how Xbox was able to grow despite falling console sales in recent quarters. And letting users access Steam from Microsoft-made platforms would make it a software that much more appealing, which it absolutely will. Because there's so many so many games you can get on Steam that a lot of people are like, dang, I really want to play that game. But you can't because it's locked to the PC. It's locked to Steam. Such as that repo game that everybody's playing right now. Such as Lethal Company, Content Warning, Phasmophobia for the longest time. You could not play those. Why? Because they were locked to the PC. And if you didn't have a PC, you couldn't play them on your Xbox. You couldn't play them on your PlayStation until they were ported over. Anyways, Microsoft could also reveal that the Xbox handheld between late 2025 and 2027. That's a massive gap. That's a 2-year window right there. We're in 2025 already, and it hasn't officially been announced, but Microsoft has hinted at having their own handheld system, for the last year or two. I believe it actually was revealed in the Sony lawsuit when Microsoft was trying to acquire Activision Blizzard, which may provide an ideal opportunity to launch Steam support as a way to capitalize on the growth of the handheld market. Any such details are just speculation from now, though. 100% they are. Let's go full screen. I personally feel that it would be a massive, massive jump for the Xbox brand. I am an Xbox fan, and every time I make videos, slamming Xbox, people are like, oh, PlayStation fanboy. Or if I make a video talking about a bad decision made by Sony, people are like, oh, you're an Xbox fanboy. I'm just a fanboy in games in general. I don't care what people really say, but the thing of it is, I want good games. I want games that are going to be released on, and be able in a functioning manner if I'm going to pay $70 for it. Now there is a lot of early access games that Steam has Steam offers that we know is going to take a little bit of time for them to work on. I'm perfectly okay with that because I'm not paying the full $70 price tag for it. Instead, I'm paying $20, $30 for it with the understanding that it's still in the beta processing or even alpha processing for that matter. And if that's the case, Rust is a perfect example of that. Rust was in alpha. I played it through alpha. I played it through beta. And then the full game was finally released. I want to hear your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. Let me know what you feel. Do you feel like this is a good move by Microsoft, potentially launching Steam OS or some way to play your Steam library either on the Xbox or an Xbox handheld, kind of like a Steam Deck? Or do you want to think, if that's the case, just get a PC? Me personally, I'd say just get a PC because it's going to save you so much money in the long run than buying a console and then getting the midlife console, update where you have to shell out another $500 to $700 with how this market's going with that, consoles, you're going to probably be shelling out $700 here soon, which is roughly the cost of a really good graphics card. And that graphics card will last you years. I mean, shoot, I got a 3090 in my PC right now, and it's been rocking me for the last, 4 years, I think it's been. Anyways, you guys, y'all take it easy. Have a great, wonderful day, and I'll catch you later. Bye.